Hi again on day 53. I got cut off there and wanted to finish the story of the Pilgrim of Love. And I had left off with what could have been a bloody battle, having turned into nothing but celebrations. Ting was very, very happy to see his daughter, to see how happy she was, and to have truly become acquainted with Prince Ahmed, now King Ahmed. They made alliances, of course, and before the king returned again to Toledo, many good things had taken place. And there was, in fact, a recognition of the similarities between the two faiths, the Muslim faith and the Christian faith. And King Ahmed and the Christian king spent many hours into the evening there with the princess as well, Gandra, discussing matters of religion and speaking of the one true God that both religions described. So it was a really wonderful thing that took place. And Ahmed also pointed out how fate truly was at work in bringing Gandra and him together as they had been brought together. The events that unfolded, the amazing way that their kind of similar existences had taken place. Their fathers attempting to protect them from something that it seemed was inevitable. Now, I've forgotten to mention both Al and the parrot. When the prince and the princess had flown away on the carpet, the parrot and the owl had flown along as best they could. It took them days to travel, what had only taken hours for the carpet. But they eventually made it to the palace of Ahmed. And once Ahmed succeeded his father to the throne, the owl was given a position as prime minister, and the parrot was given the position of master of ceremonies. And from what I've heard, that court, that royal court, was such a lively place to go and visit, and was administered, and well, I'm not quite sure what word we could use to describe it, but it was administered in the most wonderful of ways. It was a place where justice seemed to reign. Honesty was a hallmark. Compassion and understanding were there for all of its people, all the people that Ahmed watched over. And it was true that Ahmed, as a leader, was there truly to serve his community, and his beautiful and illustrious wife, Gandra, was there as well to help him in overseeing all the affairs that took place. I think that perhaps it was the love that they shared with each other that so enlivened things and brought them into a place that was divine, as love is, elevating themselves and everyone around them to a higher state of being than they could have been in alone, and that the people that they ruled over could have been in, those people couldn't have been in the place that they were at had they not had that enlightened leadership. Now, some say that community invites or draws in the leader that it has. If that's true, then the people of Granada must have been some of the most loving, sweetest, honest, compassionate, and forgiving people that there ever could be. They've created or brought to them a leader or leaders like Ahmed and Alejandra. So you see, perhaps we're all pilgrims of love, searching for that higher state of being, that higher place to come from. I think there's so much to be learned when we open our hearts and allow ourselves to truly feel those feelings that come with love. How wonderful it was that instead of a bloody conflict, there was celebrating. This is perhaps where we need to be turning our attention. Certainly there's grounds to celebrate, and certainly there's commonalities between us all. I think really we are all searching for the same thing, or the same things. And if we could acknowledge that and see that in each other, things could probably be pretty incredible. Well, it's been a pleasure to share this tale with you, one of my favorites. And I hope you'll join tomorrow, day 54, when we'll begin another tale from Alhambra. Okay, have a good rest of your day or your evening. And thank you again for joining me for this wonderful celebration.